This is Sellavin Adams, reviewing the latest chapter of Bleach. Bleach Manga, chapter 546. It starts off with what happened last time. Captain Kyoraku showing up, talking to either friends, Toski and the other, saying that sooner or later Ichigo will have this talking. They're all talking because Ichigo's doing his training with Zero Squad. He finally has his new bankai. I mean, not his new bankai, his new Sanpakuto. His true Zangetsu, a dual-wielder blade, which makes him like the third person we've ever seen that wields a double-bladed weapon other than Kyoraku and Ukitake. Makes him the third in history. Anyway, as their friend talk, Kyoraku keeps saying that sooner or later Ichigo will be back, but they also have to, they must say goodbye to him soon because there's a chance that he may not return. Because now that Ichigo has his powers, he's now a full-fledged soldier. His Quincy side has standoff. It's now standoff. Cause even let him know that what's gonna happen will happen next, but he doesn't show when or where. After all, things are a little messed up right now, and they're starting to organize. As the conversation progresses, they're saying, well, we get to see Ichigo again soon. I mean, they will see him again. I mean, well, after all, Kyoraku gives them soul tickets. 3 tickets each. 3 tickets each. All for them, so they can at least see Ichigo before everything's done. I mean, after all, Ichigo's still in the middle of training. He just got his sword. We haven't seen him do anything with it. We haven't seen him do Getsuga Tensho yet, or is he gonna do Getsuga Tensho at all? He gave them the soul tickets after their conversation. Then he leaves. Then rush back, go to Chad and Onihime doing their work and training because they're preparing for the next fight. Arankas, Waco Mundo, all that. They're even having a break, drinking water. Chad even asks Onihime, it's okay, it's fine. Onihime that's the thing about Onihime, she's always the nice type. No matter what goes on, she always smiles and always makes you glad that everything's fine, even though everything's not. As it continues, like she's talking that the fighting might be forever, and this world may last forever or may not last forever. As Chad reassures them, because they're right there. They're in Wakamundo now training. So they were expecting something's coming. Yami, Green Zhao, from the Arankas the only Arankas that are alive from the Eisen mess. But now they're dealing with this. Things start to progress, and then something happens. Chuhabak shows up, and he brings Uryu with him, and so does the other guy. Things are progressing nicely because he just came out of nowhere. Everything just dropped. They all just dropped. They didn't see this coming. This was a surprise attack. Because that's what you expect after Chuhabak steals the powers of the captains. He has power of the captains. He has the power of the Quincy's. And then there's Uryu with him. Some people are rather surprised that Uryu is still with him. Like, what is his goal? After all, Uryu has always been pro-Quincy before he met Ichigo, and he's always been pro-Quincy after Ichigo. But the thing is, now he's been made Chuhabak's successor. All eyes are on him now, because people are watching this guy, making his move, and some people may say that Chuhabak's afraid of him. After all, after the cleansing, after what happened, that Chuhabak killed all Quincy that are at least half human and steal their powers, and that was 9 years ago. Things are a little more complicated now. But Chuhabak said he couldn't kill Uryu because he had something inside of him, some kind of power that he doesn't know. He probably couldn't kill Ichigo because Ichigo's has Soul Reaper, so he can't take the sword. But yeah, he was incomplete. He's like a hybrid. Anyway, as the rest, they just arrived. I was letting them know, and then there's the other guy. Keeps saying the word 9 every time. 900 years ago. 9 years ago, 9 times, like something like. I can't get into detail. This chapter really starts off on what happened last time, but ends with this surprise move. Like right now, Right now things are getting progressive. After all, the 1,000-year lore is heating up. We saw new characters, other Quincy's that we've never seen last time. People all in a position, people are loyal to Bach, and people who are watching Uryu. Some may say that Uryu is taking advantage of this. Some people think he may go after Juhabak. After all, Juhabak killed his mother, who was, after all, a half Quincy. After all, half Quincy. And then there's Ichigo. After all, he killed Ichigo's mother too. But that's just something that cannot be. Something cannot be annoyed. Like, this chapter is starting off well, but it's also giving off a lot of skepticism, because you have these multiple directions. I mean, you started off with conversation, then more, and now boom, a big fight coming on. Because you about the big bad boss just came out of nowhere and launched a surprise move. He hasn't started fighting yet, and at the end of the and then they announced that they're taking a break next week, so the latest chapter will be announced next week. They're taking a week break. So some manga, they take a week off to like write up new ideas, and things are either going smoothly. Anyway, my review of this manga is kind of a little bit mixed, because you start off with the conversation, then you end with the surprise move. And everything's going as smoothly as surprise. I can't wait for Shadow or even to see the surprise, knowing that their friend Uryu is behind Juhabak and everyone else. Because this is a surprise move by Kubo, because the creator of Bleach. Because we never saw this coming weeks ago when he made this, and then there's this now. I mean, he's going into this move, and then we got more to expect. Anyway, like I said, they're gonna take a week. They're gonna take a week break, and they'll start off again in 2 weeks. And they're gonna take a 2-week break, not 2 weeks, just a 1-week break, and then we'll be back. And they're gonna start off with continue with what's going on next. It could be new surprises, more than expecting. Ichigo's probably still in his training, and who knows? Oda Hime Chad may come up with some new tricks. And then there's Kisuke from the last from the end of 2 chapters back. I mean, Kisuke, like, what are you up to? We didn't see Kisuke in this one, but he's gonna make it. Alright, I'm done with this video. Comment, rate, subscribe. Hope you enjoy. Shout out to all my homies in Florida, to my brother in Florida, my sister, all my friends over there in Florida. Check out. Anyway, that's all I got. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.